And that was a really big shift for me because for so long, I thought it was all about me. It's a very selfish way to be, right? I was like, I better be impressive, I better be funny. But actually, what makes us likable is just liking as many people as possible.
I was laughing as you were speaking because I was just playing out all the different sort of personas of people listening right now.
Yeah.
And I just had this one persona of a person sat at home who just like slumped over because they realized they hate everybody. Like, when you said that, they were just like, fuck, I hate everybody.
Look, I get it. And I also think that if you hate everyone, if that's you, let me try to convince you for a second. It could be because you're asking the wrong questions.
Okay.
I think I fell into that camp. I don't need people, I don't like people. I was very much in that camp for the first couple of years. Why? Because I had terrible interactions and terrible conversations, and it was awkward. Of course I didn't like people, but I was also asking the wrong questions, and I was telling the wrong stories. I was trying to be impressive. The best way to be impressive, to be likable, is to help people impress you, is to make them feel so liked that they begin to like you back. It's aggressively liking. So that means that when you're with someone, you should be constantly giving them verbal and nonverbal assurances of how much you want to like them. Watch them change. Watch your relationships transform. So I make it a policy of aggressively liking people. So I have 3 magic phrases for likability. Can I teach them to you?
Please.
Okay, so I want you to use these as many times as you can. 3 magic phrases for likability. 1, I was just thinking of you. Okay, so here's how you use this authentically, right?
Okay.
You think of a lot of people in your life all the time.
Yeah.
If you are thinking of someone and you can text them, I was just thinking of you, how are you? I was just thinking of you, how'd that project go? I was just thinking of you, it has been a while since we talked. Or, and better, you see a movie, you see a documentary, you see a matcha latte, you see a mug, you see a ceramic candle, and you're like, oh, this made me think of you. So my text messages, my conversations are full of actual moments where I was triggered to think of that person, actually, that this thing made me think of you. Or, I was just thinking of you, I wanted to ask you about. If you don't think of someone, they're not a person you need to have in your life.
Okay, so that's number 1.
That's number
I
1.
want to pause on number 1 because I've got some sort of questions to ask here.
Yes.
It sounds exhausting. It sounds like it's going to cost me a lot of time that I don't necessarily have. And this is just my surface level reaction was, oh God, another job. Like, do you know what I mean? If I've got to set aside an hour to like text everyone I know and go, I'm just thinking of you, it's going to be exhausting. I've got like 6 friends and I've got my partner and I've got my family and my team. It's a lot.
Then just them. And also, it doesn't take an hour when you're like, oh, stainless steel mug. This made me think of you, right? Like, you're only doing it when it's actually naturally occurring to you. I don't want you to sit at your desk and be like, I'm due for some I was just thinking of yous. No, this happens in the wild.
Okay.
You're watching a documentary, you're at a restaurant, you're on the bus, you're like, oh, that reminds me of this person, quick text. That is less work than missing an old friend and not knowing what to say. It is less work to see something in real life or have a thought of like, I wonder how Sarah is, and reaching out to them